Really? Again?
Get your game on.
Game.
Go play. Oh. Yes, I'm drinking on camera. I don't give a crap. Demonetize me, YouTube. Not like I make anything out of this.
You were
Right?
drinking until you announced it.
What's up?
Dillweed.
What?
They didn't know you were drinking until you announced it.
Yeah, but,
It's
yeah,
a
but
Gatorade
where,
bottle.
where do you find this color Gatorade? You don't.
Who's looking that close?
Fair point. Most people just turn this on, put their phones face down, they're just like, whatever, listen to these idiots play D&D. So, hi, welcome back to Derps and Dragons. We left it off on a cliffhanger last time. You guys went to the farm, you asked the elves a whole bunch of questions about the plants. They had no idea what you were talking about, so you decided to find out where those plants may have been. You were able to find one in the mother's window garden, right? When you approached the mother about them, you cast Zone of Truth. The butler failed, the mother has not. And as you started getting into some juicy details, the son of the victim decided to burst in, holding not his father's pickaxe because it had recently been stolen and they have no idea what's going on, and saying, Mom, we got robbed.
Sounds like a soap opera.
And that's where we are. Also, you have amnesia and you got your brother pregnant. Anyway, so we're back in.
You know, I believe I had amnesia.
Yeah.
But that one kind of just throws me off.
I know.
But then I have amnesia, so.
Well, the fact that she got her brother pregnant would just be fun. Add that to flavor. Alright, so.
Are
So
they
my brother's carrying a
seahorses?
baby? Yeah.
I love that. So, the son bursts into the room holding not his dad's pickaxe. Mom, we got robbed. Looks at all you guys and goes, what's going on?
That's a good alcohol brand.
Hmm?
Not your father's?
Ah,
Yes, it is.
yes, I like that. That was clever. If you didn't use your inspiration point, I would have given you one for that dad joke.
Wow.
Start using your inspiration, dumb fuck.
I have
Saving
one
it
of
for the right
those.
moment.
Yeah. What do you do?
Oh no.
Can I?
Bear in mind, it's in your bag.
It's in his bag.
Ah.
What's
are
a
right.
twist?
What a twist. Alright,
So it
so
sounds like a whole bunch of not my problem.
yeah. Do you guys want to say anything when this happens?
Can I try and
No.
She rolled, so
16 deception. Everything was fine when we were there.
thank you.
You're welcome.
You said deception, so we're going to roll a perception check.
I should have said that is your father's pickaxe.
Okay, once again, mother, butler.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and what did you roll?
16.
16? Okay. The mother goes, well, all right, if everything was... And then the butler goes, wait! I don't trust them. What are you rolling now? Announce it before you roll.
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Ugh.
19. I can honestly say everything was left as it was before.
What is the insight check? Is that wisdom or intelligence?
Wisdom.
Wisdom? Ah. Sorry. Alright. And you rolled a what?
19.
19? One of them tied. The mother just like narrows her eyes at you, looks at the butler, whispers something to him, and he leaves the room.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear the front door closing.
Mm-hmm.
And the mother says, he is going back to the mines. He will be back in about 30 minutes. So let's be civil. Let's sit down and let's talk.
How would don't you tell your son about those plants in your window?
He knows about them.
The ones that could quite literally
Make him
cause
crazy.
him to go crazy.
Yes, I know. I warned him not to go near them. I've warned him not to go near anything in my room because we have business stuff, and also there is some stuff in there that is dangerous, and I did not want my son to get hurt.
Why keep something you knowingly will cause your son harm?
Because when he is in his, sorry, sweetie, form, we don't like to talk about it with strangers, but when he is in that, he keeps himself locked in his room. There have been episodes where on a harvest moon or a blood moon, he gets a bit too much to handle.
Testy?
Yes, testy would be a good word to use that, but I don't like to. It sounds like testes. Please no.
Girl, okay, you're fine.
Regardless. Darling, go.
I want
She-
you here for this. Please stay.
She kind of shoos him off, and you say that, and he just goes,
Please stay.
okay, and just kind of stands there.
Go stands next to the dragon.
Yeah, he just kind of sits there, and he sees your dragon, and he looks at you like looking at you, looking at the dragon. He goes, "Let's go, dragon, dude." Right. But the mother is not pleased. I love how we're basically reaching the conclusion of this.
Please, thank you.
I don't
Right,
think I wanted
but
that.
she says, The reason that the locks and the traps and all that stuff are on his door and his window is so he doesn't get out and cause any harm. So clearly, it could not be him who caused any harm to my family. And why would I want to do anything to harm my family? Because that would actually impact me both financially and in the town.
Because the mind doesn't go to you when your husband dies.
Well, I mean, yes, it goes to him, but he's alive, obviously.
Yeah, but as a murder suspect or murderer, he goes to prison or gets killed.
Well,
And therefore it goes to you,
you
which is what you wanted in the first place.
You could also argue in court, which we have a civil court here, that during certain times he does go crazy.
You do hear your mother calling you crazy, right?
I'm sorry, honey. I didn't mean to use those words. I'm sorry.
You have to understand. You are the one that keeps items that will knowingly cause your son to lose control of
You can
himself.
spend them if you want.
I don't know what I want.
You have the sole reasoning behind which
It's fine.
to actually benefit from your husband and son being either incarcerated or dead.
Roll me. Perception. Yeah, perception for this.
Math.
We don't
I
think
don't think-
32.
I don't think math is going to help you.
32.
Okay. You know what micro expressions are?
Yes.
For a brief
Mine are terrible.
second, like microsecond, she looks nervous and then angry and then back to calm.
I'm hitting all the buttons. I
You
really am.
really are.
I'm pulling out my Gibbs here.
I know. I will also say, we're 8 minutes into the episode.
Huh.
Yeah.
Funny how that works.
Yes, indeed. I really wanted Andrew here for this.
Sorry.
That's all right. It happens. We might just have a short episode this week. All right. But yeah. So, you notice that, right?
Mm-hmm.
She is stuttering, right? And she is getting frustrated, right? So during that time, the son looks at his mother and goes, "Mother, perhaps you should lay down. You're getting frustrated. We don't want your stress to affect you." And he just kind of looks at you all pleadingly, like, "Guys, come on."
I would say I don't care.
Okay, you don't care.
I want to say, today, Junior.
Are you really making fun of his stutter?
I'm making fun of her stuttering.
Oh, okay. I like that.
And I look at her when I say it. glaringly.
What do you got?
Does that one work for basically making her bend to my whims and tell me everything I need to know?
Hold on, let me read this.
Or do I need to get out my other book?
Now, hang on. Just to let you guys know, she's trying to cast enthrall here. I'm going to be reading it out loud for funsies. You wield a distracting string of words, causing creatures of your choice that you can see within range and that can hear you make a wisdom saving throw. Any creature that can't be charmed succeeds on the saving throw automatically. Blah 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 blah.
If not, I got you.
So you're basically trying to incapacitate her.
No, I'm basically trying to make her bend to my whims. If that one's not going to do it, this one will.
Yeah, that's what this does.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
This is just a part of my character, and it's not a spell or anything.
Well, yeah.
So.
Oh,
it's
the vampire thing.
The charm, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You forget about that sometimes, don't you?
Charm for a vampire is still a saving throw.
Right.
So that's a saving throw either way.
Right. Difference being, this one, blah, 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 blah. Charm target regards the vampire as a trusted friend to be heeded and protected. Target isn't under the vampire's control. It takes the vampire's requests or actions the most favorable way it can, and is willing to, and it is willing for the vampire's bite attack. Each time the vampire or vampire's companions do anything harmful to the target, it can repeat the saving throw, ending the effect on itself or on a success. So, in other words, everything I say will be favorable, and she'd want to tell me everything.
Pretty much, yes. But we're only 10 minutes in.
I didn't say I was casting it right now.
Fair point. All right. But yes, it would work.
Either one, really, yeah.
I mean, because you guys are basically, you're on the brink of just breaking this shit wide open. So I will say this. If you guys actually want to take action on any suspects, the captain of the guard is the person who you would need to go and speak to.
Right.
Yes. So there you go.
I'm just,
Planning ahead.
Yes.
But yes, those would work if you were able to get her to fill
Can
the saving throws.
I preemptively away myself to let him know that we might need him?
Here's where I lean over to you and say, do you mind running and getting the captain of the guard? Just quietly saying that to you.
I would like to sneak away to do that.
Okay. I'll say that you just...
What languages do you speak?
He speaks Halfling, Gnomish, and 2 of his choice, which I don't know if we actually did that.
What does she speak?
Dwarven, Common, and 2 that you don't know about.
I'm proficient in, I don't... learning new.
I'm just, real quick, I need...
You did ask me
Yeah.
other languages. I remember you asking that day one.
I wrote down the first letter of the languages that she speaks.
Couldn't she think it to me?
I don't have that spell.
That's not. Wouldn't that be part of your innate ability? That's what you are.
No.
Andrew has that spell.
Which he would have to be here, and
No.
you would have to, be able to covertly give him your information.
Yeah.
Although, I feel like he would actually...
Knowing him, he would do that, the minute we got in their house, because that's what he does. He's very proactive that way. And that lasts
He's
for,
cold
an
and
hour.
calculating.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
That's something he would definitely have done as we came into the house or as we came into the office.
All right, so what does he do? I will give his range to you.
So I was pulling up and then I got distracted.
Okay.
That is... Does he have it in here? Is this one of his...
I think he had telepathic thought.
Rary's telepathic bond.
Okay, so yes, you can cast that
which
creature.
he would do for our group, basically. Because we've done it before when we were doing the loop.
Yes, that's right.
So that's what we did before for the loop.
Right.
So he would do that when we were either upstairs in the bedroom, or not in the bedroom, excuse me, in the room.
Well, it's been done.
So
Okay, so he basically tells you maybe you should
Why don't
go
you
get the captain of
go
the
get
guard.
the captain of the guard for us. We'll need him.
I sneak out.
I need
Stealth.
need you to roll me a stealth check.
Ah, crap.
But
Not
you're
a
proficient,
5.
aren't you?
That is a 6, yeah.
6
And
plus your proficiency plus your. Well, I mean, it would add. Actually, he's not proficient in stealth. We didn't add that
stealth
in.
is regular. It's
So it's an
plus
11.
11.
It's an 11 with her perception to see.
How are you not proficient in stealth?
You got an 11?
She rolled a 5.
She got a 12.
What the fuck?
I want to
So-
stop my
Does she ask me where I'm going?
She sees you just kind of like walking towards the door and goes, "Little man, do you need anything?"
I need to poop.
Oh.
And I run out the room.
Right, up the stairs to the left. But she knows you've left the room. I put it back already.
Does she notice that I don't go up the stairs, or can she not see that?
You're past her point of view.
Then I just leave the house.
You just leave the house.
I was gonna tell her.
Okay.
I was gonna tell her that he was gonna go take care of my wolf and bear. Hey,
She doesn't know you have a wolf in there.
doesn't matter.
You would have to roll a persuasion check on that one. She'd blah blah blah. etc. So yeah.
Either way, we're
Anyway.
eating up time.
Yeah. Anyway. So.
So
Now-
tell me, why would you not want your husband or son around anymore? I understand that this familial cursing trait, whatever, can be troublesome for you. But how could it be so much that you have contempt for your own family and loved ones?
Do you know where he got his curse from?
His great grandfather,
His grandfather. On whose side?
father's side.
Did I write that down? Was that it? I thought it was the mother's side.
Blah blah blah. Ulfgar first lycanthrope. Letter from his family. In the genealogy book, it's in the father's side.
Oh.
Yes.
Thought I had it on the mother's side.
No, it's on the father's side.
Okay.
It's on the father's side because it's letter from him in family genealogy book. And the genealogy book was in the father's table.
Right. Either way. She says, I mean, even before he was born, I helped my husband care for his father when he was going through his cycles. I knew what I was getting myself into. I was given opportunities to leave if need be. His family has said, they've explained to me what I was getting myself into. And if I wasn't going to be willing to get into that, I would have left.
You may have been willing at the time.
Roll an insight check.
18 and 4 is 22.
She is legitimately telling the truth about the whole werewolf curse thing. She's okay with it. She has no problems with it. She's been dealing with it for, at this point now, roughly 60 years.
Probably more than that. Isn't the son like 100 years old?
120.
Yeah. So
I said when they reach a certain age, it happens. So, yeah. I mean, it's not like, you know, there's a baby. Oh, look, there's a little puppy.
that'd be awesome.
It would be. That'd be great. I would love that.
That'd be a great
Puppy! I don't have to buy a puppy. I get one once a month.
Some months twice.
Yes. But no, she is genuinely okay about the son turning into a werewolf. Like, and almost offended that you would think otherwise. Because she's been putting so much time and energy into this, into caring for him.
You know you spelled businesses wrong?
I know, shut up.
You just noticed.
I was tired when I wrote that
It
out.
was
I was
like
hushed.
BUISNE.
Yeah, like I was.
SS?
Yeah, no, I was rushed for that.
Buoysness.
Poisonous. I'm not a good
There are
spieler.
many businesses here.
Emphasis on the wrong syllable.
Really?
My Latin teacher used to say that all the time when I was a kid.
All right. So you have that. So we're going to play this one out now. Are you done questioning?
She ever done questioning?
No. Admittedly, you would make a very good PI. So we're going to go to you. So you approach the city guard barracks. There are 2 dwarven guards in front, right? They are just standing at attention. It's not the crossed pikes. They're just standing at attention. They're in full plate mail. They have,
Why would you come?
like, long swords on their hips. And they're just standing there and just, like, as you approach, they just kind of, like, look at you. Or rather, do you want to sneak up?
I'm a member of the party conducting
The
the
investigation.
investigation. I need to speak to the captain of the guard immediately.
He's at the pub. Been there pretty much since you guys got here.
To the pub.
Which one?
The right one.
I'll just say that he went to a pub called Hammer and Tongs.
To Hammer and Togs.
To Hammer and Tongs. So you arrive at Hammer and Tongs, and it is an interesting pub. It's not enclosed. It's almost like you walk up and there's this exposed, not awning. What's the word I'm looking for? Overhang, I guess, of housing.
Eve?
An eave, yes. But it's obviously
But it's
a
vintage.
blacksmith that has been turned into a pub. There's even a forge and everything, and they kind of have, like, an Archimedes screw type fan thing, fanning some, like,
It
red
wasn't
paper. It's
Archimedes. It's Da Vinci's helicoil.
whatever, but it's like basically the dwarven version of an Applebee's.
Someone's gonna get hit.
God.
Yo!
God damn it.
Aviation,
Yes,
man!
I am aware.
Aviation!
D&D. I got
At
it.
least get the inventor right. Alright.
I know. I say Archimedes screw because Eddie Izzard said it once and it stuck with me.
Mhm.
God damn it, I hate Applebee's.
But yeah, it's pretty much like the gaudiest pub ever. Right. Now.
Alright, I already hate it here. Where's this asshole?
All right. So as you approach, you hear a voice that just says, "Oi, tiny fucker!"
Oi, prick!
All right. The captain of the guard stumbles up to you, drunk off of his ass. You pretty much surmise that you guys have been here about 2 days. He's been here throwing them back for about 2 days. Y'all see how quickly I can throw in extra stuff?
Or can you?
Oh, dude, that came in like 5 minutes of us recording.
I tell him that we're best friends and that we're going on an adventure.
We're going on an adventure? I love adventures. And then the Pokemon theme plays in the background.
Follow me.
Generation.
Let's go classic. Red and blue.
Alright.
Like MIDI. All the MIDI.
Could have just said Indigo League.
Alright, so he goes, "Let's go on an adventure." He grabs his beer, throws it back, takes one step forward, and face plants.
Son of a bitch.
Shabrubba.
For funsies, I'll say that Marthvan cast invisibility and came with you. So you have an able-bodied wizard as well.
Doesn't he have a
That moving disc thing.
Tensor's floating disc. Yes, that would work. You'd have to get him on it, though.
Mm-mm. You can put it under something and lift it.
Okay, we'll say that.
We're doing that.
You're doing that? Alright, so you get him on top of Tensor's floating disc, and you have a drunk, really, really drunk. Let's roll to see how drunk he is. For funsies. 19. He is fucking sloshed. As soon as you get Tensor's floating disc under him and lift him up like an inch, he just vomits all over himself.
You're not cleaning that one up.
I am standing on the disc, and I say
In front of him or behind him?
behind him.
Behind him. Okay.
Good choice.
I should have
say-
asked before he threw up.
To the house.
You're just gonna straight up bring him to the house and I could try and sober him up or anything?
On the
Well,
way. On
That
the
and that's Marthvan saying that to you.
He can sober him up.
we can do it on the way.
Considering he's okay. So remember when we started this campaign and we had the tally marks? Okay.
He's got like 8 of them. Yes.
Yeah. No, he's got like 4.
Right, but his thing can take away what, 2 of them?
Yeah. He's still gonna be pretty fucking tipsy.
Martha makes the tea that gets him sober.
Fair point. All right. So what do we do?
We can do that on the way.
Or I could have a potion.
All right.
For him.
So Marthvan does it. That negates his 19 is now a 9. So he's still pretty drunk, but like he sits up and he just goes, "Somebody threw up on my uniform. Was that one of you guys?
Not to mention,
Where are we going? Why am I on
Okay.
this floating thing?"
I can do that to him when he gets here.
Poisoned. There you go. That works.
I did it on these knuckleheads.
Yeah. He goes,
Enough times.
where are we going?
In good time, best friend. We're on an adventure.
I like adventures and stuff. Going on an adventure, going on an adventure, going on an adventure. I'm glad I can clap without hurting my hand anymore. Alright, so. Yay.
Oh my god. It's the bits.
Alright, so. In the meantime.
The nubbies and bits.
I like beef jerky. Alright,
Who doesn't?
You
vegans.
like jerking.
So, in the meantime.
It sounds more like
Um,
jerking.
Vegans don't like being alive. No offense, but I mean, you don't like anything that's tasty, so.
Yeah, so in the meantime, the butler has come back.
Mm-hmm.
And is holding the pickaxe that is very similar to the victim's pickaxe, Crabot's pickaxe,
Mm-hmm.
and brings it directly to the victim's wife and goes, "What do you make of this?" And let's find out what she makes of it.
It's his.
So she looks at it for a good 5 minutes. Do you guys want to do anything while that's happening? Because she is like greatly inspecting it.
I have things to say, but I won't be here to say them, so irrelevant.
Yep.
Running my mouth is a special skill. Running my mouth is a special skill.
Yep.
Also, low-key obsessed with the Roblox song, just saying.
Oh, jeez. Roblox, really?
The theme song.
My oldest plays that.
Can I use that and make her think that it really is his because in her memory it would then always look like his?
You'd have to do it on 2 of them. I mean, you can do that if you want. How many 5th level spells have you cast and how many do you have?
2 level 5s and I've used 1.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to do it?
And you said I'd have to do it twice, so.
No, you would have to do it once.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no. Yes, you would have to do it twice.
Yeah.
Because it's not an area of effect spell.
Right.
I mean, but it would be the whole conversation of, what are you talking about? That's not real.
No, I would need to be 9th
Fingering
level
my hair?
casting
Maybe.
for it to be any time the creature's passed. Otherwise, it only lasts
Don't
24
act like
hours.
you don't like it.
Ah,
That's true. It was enjoyable.
See, this is why you keep reading.
well, it's up to you what you want to do about this. Do, 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 do. Mana, mana. You know, it's really funny. A long time ago, I went to Dairy Queen with a friend of mine, and we get to the drive-through, right? And it's like, welcome Dairy Queen. 1 minute, please. Take your time. We're just sitting there for about a minute, and after a while, my friend just goes, phenomena. And literally, we went through the whole thing, right? And then after a while, it was, okay, welcome to Dairy Queen. How can I take your order?
Is this gay?
No, it was a female friend.
No. Remember, is this gay? Rainbow sprinkled on the vanilla code.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ding!
Yep. That was great. I missed the burn bell.
Do I need
Did you
this
seriously
one
just get
or
defensive
this
over
one
that?
to make her think that it is the right one?
Okay, none of these. Oh, wait.
Because this one does, and you create a non-magical trinket or an illusionary image that can fit
Because-
your hand.
Okay, as she is inspecting it, she is literally running her hands over it as well.
Okay. All right. Well, then I can't do it.
I kind of planned on this being like, a sensory. She would be greatly inspecting it. So at this point, your 5 minutes are up. As you guys were thinking of what you could do, you're basically just sitting there in silence as she's examining the pickaxe, and she looks to the butler and just goes, "This is something that needs to be handled." She looks at you and goes, "I mean, you're not the city guard. Am I free to go? I need to figure out what's going on here."
How long until they get there?
You have about 3 minutes.
Okay. I can understand why you'd be upset that something is missing.
You don't know that though.
What?
You just know that he.
No.
is-
That's fine. I was
Okay.
just asking for myself.
Oh yeah, I
for
just want.
character stuff.
yeah.
I can understand that this is disturbing. However, we're still trying to understand why you would want to harm your son with these plans.
My son is fine. What are you talking about? She literally says that.
I'm gonna flick him with my tail.
Did you say you're gonna?
Are you
fuck him
serious?
with your
I'm gonna
tail?
flick him with my tail.
No, that's not.
Who?
what I-
Her?
The
No.
son.
The son?
And then I'm gonna point and be
He
like,
hit me!
he's not fine.
Okay. Wait. Are you serious?
Yes.
Fuck. Give me a D6.
How many do you need?
Just one. 4, 9, 13. All right. Go ahead. Roll a D20. Plus your strength. What did he roll?
Flick.
What did he roll?
It's only an 8.
He rolled a 2.
You rolled a 2?
Yeah.
So it's an 8.
It's a light flick.
Okay.
So it's going for
Okay,
it.
you like you think to yourself, action star hero, I'm gonna hurt this kid. Prove her wrong. Right?
Seriously.
And you like think to yourself, I'm gonna smack this kid in the face with my tail. And you do this like in your mind, slow motion turn. 360. Whip the tail around. Knock plants off the wall as I slap this kid in the face. You do knock plants off the wall as you do your super awkward turn, right? Right? And as you do that, the butler just whoosh, catches it, right? And just goes, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Did anybody else see that?
Yeah, it was fucking stupid, you psychotic bastard.
You didn't see the bird?
What bird?
That bird that just flew through the room.
The mother just goes, "Just get out. Get out of my house.
But there's a bird.
Get out of my house,
Look, you
please."
can say that all you want, but there's a bird.
But get out of my house. You're
No.
destroying my house. Get out.
Make me.
Okay.
Oh God, why? Why would you do that?
I'm trying to stall for time here. Come on. I don't know what's going
It
on.
has been at least 3 minutes in this exchange.
Hardcore, man. You know what? Damn it.
Hold on. I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw, and for the love of God, roll high.
Which one of us?
Him.
He's already rolling high. He's been doing this the whole time.
Jesus Christ.
17.
Plus 10.
Really?
Yeah.
That's impressive, but not good enough.
Really?
Yes.
What the fuck?
You immediately walk out of the house.
What is causing this?
A spell.
Command?
Yes.
Well, you know, it's just to walk out of the house.
Yes. You walk out of the house and you sit down on the stoop in front.
Then I should let no one else out of the house.
Really?
Well, come on.
It's an outhouse.
I'm to leave the house. Nothing says I can't let anyone else leave the house.
All right.
He's making the executive decision to
So
keep
you
everybody
so
in the
you
house.
walk outside of the house and you just go, how did I end up here?
Am I?
That's kind of fucked up. Roll me a perception check.
Oh my god. So demanding. It's a 14 plus 6.
14 plus 6. You're just like, somebody cast a spell on me. So you literally, you just go, okay, no, that's fucked up. You just reach down, detach your leg, and you just
No, it's been
Plant
mended
it.
to me.
What?
It's been mended to me.
You can detach it if you need to.
Really?
You have a detach point.
It's up to you if you want.
Well, then-
But you can detach your leg and just plant it between.
You can also throw it at people if you need to.
Yeah, you can
Did you
plant it
forget
in
about that
between
when
the
you didn't
stonework
detach?
on the door to basically jam the door shut.
Is he in? Am I in view of him yet?
You have just arrived. I was getting to that. You've just arrived to see him do that.
Oi, dummy! Did you get put in timeout?
Yes!
You just saw him walk out and just go, huh? That's all you saw.
Oi, dummy! Did you get put in timeout?
I think I did.
Okay.
So I'm putting them in timeout now.
I assume so, because you're the only fucking one outside, you jackass. Look at my best friend.
All right.
But I was your best friend.
We're all best friends.
Okay.
So that happens. Wait.
Wait.
That says. Is that? Oh,
Says,
sorry, guys. I need to see time.
Time?
Okay, cool.
Mine?
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 Time?
So,
Boy.
after that happens, inside the house, there is only one person.
Wow.
You. Continue the conversation. She looks at you and goes, I'm sorry about that, but he is infuriating.
Trust me, I know. I've been traveling with him for years.
At this point, it's been about 3, so yes. No, it's been longer.
I like how he just tried to correct
Yeah.
you and then he just agreed with you.
No,
I know.
no, she's right, because I'm running the timeline in my head.
I've also known him even longer.
Yeah.
I've known this since before I was a vampire, so.
Why do you put yourself with these idiots?
Because somebody has to keep them in line and fix all the damage they cause.
Fair point. Oh, the gods. Gods be damned.
Trust
Okay.
me, I know we're on a quest to deal with them.
And she just kind of like looks at you quizzically like, what? What?
Overshare.
Deal with the gods how?
There's one that's causing problems, making villages disappear completely.
She just like looks at the butler and he just like shrugs and she. Oh, okay, that sounds fun. Yeah, you.
Quackery.
Roll me a perception check. With disadvantage, by the way.
29.
Broken.
It was
Yeah.
31 before.
Yeah. So during that back and forth, you noticed his hand went into his pocket and stayed there.
Gross.
Hot pocket.
Her hand just kind of like, off the arm of the chair and stayed there.
Mhm.
Shady's going on.
No other changes have happened, but they're adjusting their stance and or sitting position. in a way that they have not done. They've been pretty stoic in how they're sitting and or how they're standing.
I don't have a feeling have my meeting with the god here in a second.
And that's where we're going to end the episode.
Don't you just hate him?
Actually, you know what? No, just for fun. We're not doing that.
He tried, though.
I was honestly thinking of doing that, but I think this might be a little bit better. Right?
Okay.
Roll me another perception check.
Disadvantage or?
Just random. Regular. Blah, blah, blah. Take 2. Regular perception.
32.
You hear a
Great.
twice.
Time stopped.
And then you see 2 vials. One comes out from a pocket.
Mm-hmm.
One comes from behind the arm of a chair.
Mm-hmm.
And they just look at each other and just go, we can handle one. And chug a potion. Each. I'm thinking that's probably where we should end the episode.
Yeah, that sounds like a good cliffhanger.
Because that's a really good cliffhanger.
Okay.
Sorry, kids.
Bye, guys!
He's
What a
not
dick.
sorry.
Follow us on Twitter. Bye! Derps and Dragons.
He's an ass.
I am an ass, but I'm a fun ass.
Game.
Game!
Damn it.
All you fucking suck, by the way. Bye!